Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks again for tuning in to Not Your Father's Capital. I have another Shiba Inu video for you guys. You guys are not going to want to miss this. Absolutely some big SHIB news and what actually is going to happen as 4 trillion SHIB is left. All right, so that's what I got for you guys in this video. You're going to want to absolutely stick around, smash that like button, and if you have not yet subscribed here on the channel, please do so. It is free to do so. It does help the channel grow and keep you informed. All right, but what I want to share with you in this video is not financial advice. Let me preface this by saying, so please do your own research and due diligence with all things crypto and financial. Okay, so this is what we have today, guys. 4 trillion SHIB are left until Shiba Inu reaches the fundamental price level. All right, so this is what it comes down to when we look at SHIB currently trading hands at that 507 level, right? It's been a rocky road since giving back that zero, and now we have about 4 trillion SHIB floating around at basically an entry point of that 507 level, okay? So this is coming out of into the blocks, in and out of the money indicator. Now, this is something I use. It's a metric, a tool within the crypto game that I use to kind of, a guideline to see where everybody stands within their holdings, within their wallets, okay? So according to the indicator, all right, for all of the SHIB addresses holding tokens, the average cost at which these tokens were acquired, is basically what is the ratio compared to the average cost in the current price. Okay, so that's how you determine if it's in the money or out of the money, obviously. So what we are seeing right here is basically at these current levels that SHIB is trading in, we are seeing clusters of SHIB holders are at a plus or minus 15% price difference from that current level, all right? So what it does is these clusters will represent the buying pressure or the selling pressure, depending on how SHIB is moving on that day, okay? So obviously giving back or taking back that zero is the number one thing where SHIB is looking to do, and that is not where it's going to be an easy task, okay? Because that's what we're coming into this talk about the trillions. So 15 trillion SHIB tokens are currently trading at a loss. So you got to wrap your head around that one, because basically that means that there are SHIB tokens, a ton of SHIB tokens purchased at a higher price than the current level we're currently at. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, though, because a lot of crypto holders, users, whatever, people invested in the SHIB, they probably don't always, if they're investing smartly and wisely, that's not their only entry point, A, and B, that's probably not their exit point, okay? They're not going to sell for a loss unless they have to for tax purposes. And if they're into SHIB, they're into some of these these very strong community-driven cryptos, it's not something where a lot of times people are looking to exit. There's SHIB lifers out there that are just dedicated and part of the Shiba Inu community. All right, so that's where we have that central wall of selling pressure, though, where we see a lot of SHIB holders, 15 trillion tokens to be exact, are at a loss, okay? So that is where, you need to break through this wall to get people back into positives, because that's what's going to spur a rally that's going to cause a buying, basically a wall of buying transactions, right? A lot of volume of people getting back into SHIB and just buying SHIB. And that buying pressure is what is needed to provoke a rally, okay? So that's what's important about these indicators, guys, especially when you look at in and out of the money. It does put things into a nice perspective when you want to look, depending on if you're looking long, intermediate, or in the short term, it does help you kind of look at that predictability. So that's what I got for you guys. Let me know down below in the comments, do you think basically when we look at these indicators, is people being in or out of the money, in this situation, out of the money, that 15 trillion tokens at a loss, is that going to be basically, do you think these holders are going to be holding SHIB at these levels, or do you think it's going to be something where they're feeling flighty and going to want to exit because they are at a loss? I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about that, but please drop it down below in the comments, and if you have not yet subscribed here on the channel, please absolutely do so, as well as smashing the like button. But that's what I have. I hope you guys all found value from this video, and if you did, obviously we will see you in the next one.